guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Kara. First of all, welcome to all my returning viewers, subscribers, and welcome to the new viewers and subscribers. I love you all so much. Thank you for clicking on my video and watching. I hope you watch till the end because I have very good stuff for you. As you can see by the title, this is actually a new segment of my YouTube channel where I will be sharing with you lessons that movies actually teach us, but sometimes we're just so caught up in just watching the movie and like killing time and all of that we can't really spot the lessons that these movies teach us. So I'm a big movies fan. Like in my free time I watch movies, so yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. And I'm going to start with a classic, as you must have seen by the title, 50 Shades of Grey. Like, first of all, who hasn't watched 50 Shades of Grey? Like, tell me in the comment section. Like, don't be shy, tell me in the comment section if you've not watched 50 Shades of Grey, because like, what are you doing with your life? Like, 50 Shades of Grey, except you're going to tell me you're not like a romantic, you're more into horror movies, I don't know, action and all of that. But if not, you should have been watching 50 Shades 50 Shades of Grey, sorry. But either way, that's like not the topic for today. In case you haven't watched it yet, that's no big deal. I'm going to share with you the lessons that I've learned from it, and then you go watch it later and tell me if I was spot on or if I missed something. Also, for those of you who have watched it like I have, tell me in the comment section what lessons you learned. And these are mostly relationship lessons because 50 Shades of Grey is a romantic movie, and yeah, it's going to be mostly based on romantic relationships, but either ways they could still be applied to friendships and family relationships. So don't bother if you're single and watching this. So yeah, let's get into let's get into lesson number one. So guys, if you see me looking down, then I'm most certainly reading from my notebook, because when I watched the movie again in order to like really get the lessons from you guys and for myself, of course, I have my notebook with me, like jotting down everything. So see me looking down, then that's what I'm looking at. So the first lesson is never think you can change someone because maybe you think you love them so much, or you think they love you so much, or you guys are just madly in love with each other. Don't think because of that you can change them. For example, Anna, if you go back to the scene where she asked like Christian to show her what he likes, like the extent to which he can go for what he basically likes. Actually, when he did show her, like at that point Anna was not like, oh, I'm probably going to stay with this man because even though I don't like that, but he loves me, maybe I love him, and let me give it a couple of years and he's going to change. No guys, she didn't do that, because like you're going to wait forever. Nobody really changes except the ones who, and you need to let that person, you need to let your partner get to that point where they're like, I need to change, probably I need to do it for myself, or just get to that point that they see that it's something that they really need to do. But don't be there and think that, oh, he's just going to change, let me give it a couple of years, a couple of months or whatever. It's not going to happen. You're just going to waste your time. So never think you can change someone. If you see something in someone that you're like, it's something you can't compromise with, because I'm not saying that relationships you're going to meet people that are perfect, but make sure if you see something in your partner that, I don't know, it's something that you can't compromise on, I would say it's better for you to leave the relationship than to be there and hoping that the person will change. Lesson number 2, never lower your standards for anyone, for your partner, whosoever it is. I know at this point you guys are going to be like, but like we'll need to compromise at some point. It's not like, oh, you're just going to set your standards and somebody is just going to automatically be okay with what you like or what you don't like. No, but what I'm saying is you need to know as a person what, like, on which things you can compromise and on which things like there's no discussion, you can't compromise. So you need to figure that out as a person, because this will help you know that, okay, if like I meet someone that is not so much into this thing that I like, if it's something that I could compromise on, or if it's not a big deal and I could let it go, then that's fine, like the relationship could work. But if it's something that I'm big on and it's not so much for that person and I can't compromise on, then I'll just have to leave. It's the same thing that Anna did when she found out that Christian was so much into those sort of things, and like for her standards were high, and for her that's something that she didn't really like. And at that point she was like, I can't compromise on that, like that's a big thing for me. because she was willing to compromise on other aspects, going on dates, for example, and sleeping together. Christian didn't really like that, and at some point she was like, she talked about it for a couple of times, and at some point she was okay with that if it was just like those two things that were issues in the relationship. But when it got to the type of things Christian liked for sexual activities, like that was something that she didn't want to compromise on. It was a big thing for her, and she wasn't comfortable with that, so she had to go. So you need to know your standards, know what you can compromise on and what you can't. And then if you get me someone that there's something that you can compromise on, and maybe like it's not going to work for the relationship, it's better to just leave. Okay, and this is especially true for ladies. Like, you don't want to lower your standards, make it easy for the guys. Like, we all know we need to let them chase us. Like, if it makes it too easy, if they're like at some point, like for example Christian, like he had his likes for sexual activities, and if another was not so much what she was into, if she was just like, okay, I really love this guy, and if that's what he likes, in order to be with him, I'm just going to like do what he pleases, even if that's not what I want, like that would have been so easy for him. And I'm sure at some point he would have been tired of her and moved to the next, like he had been doing. But like, you need to give those guys a challenge. Like, if you have your standards and they are not yet meeting you there, then just leave. Like Anna did. Like, they're gonna come back. Like, Christian came back. If they really love you, they're going to come back. Don't lower your standards, ladies. Let the man meet you there. Like Christian, he came back, and then they work things out. Like, don't make it too easy for them. Like, you just notice that, oh, they love something, and even if that's not what you love, automatically you just want to be like, oh, okay, I'm going to do that, I'm going to like that for you. But like I said, if you want to do that, make sure it's not something that's a big deal for you, because you know you're going to regret it at some point. Make sure if you have to compromise, make sure it's on something that's not so much of a big deal for you, and yeah, you could actually do without it, or you could actually do with it. So lesson number 3, having sex on the first date doesn't determine the outcome of your relationship. And yes guys, I said that. Well, 50 Shades of Grey said that. Okay, so now we're going to go with Elliot and Kate. Elliot is Christian's half brother, and Kate is Anna's roommate. So we all know they met at a bar when, well, Anna and Kate went to the bar for some drinks, and they were celebrating something, I can't really remember. And Anna was drunk, so she called Christian up saying, oh, I'm drunk and all that. And Christian actually said he was going to pick her up. So he went to pick Anna up with Elliot, and he took Anna and went back to his hotel, but she was really drunk, so he went back to his hotel with Anna, and Elliot stayed back at the bar, and they enjoyed the rest of the night. And later on went to Anna and Kate's apartment, like the apartment that they shared together. They had fun. They had like a really nice evening, because when Christian came back the next morning to drop Anna off, like they were like on the couch butt naked. Elliot was literally butt naked, and yeah, we could assume that they had sex. But like for me, for example, like watching that scene, I was just like, oh my god, this is just going to be like a one night stand. They're probably never going to see each other again, and that's just going to be the end. But to my greatest surprise, like it wasn't. And I'm like, like we have a lot of bad thoughts when it comes to having sex on the first date. Like we think of it like as the worst thing that you could possibly do on your first date and all. But like, I went to say that was like before, or probably never. It's just what we thought. But I don't think like having sex on the first date can impact like the outcome of your relationship, or at least don't put it in your mind that your relationship is doomed because you had sex on the first day. Like, things could still work out. Just go with the flow, and yeah, it could end up to be a pretty interesting relationship, like Kate and Elliot was. The fourth tip that I'm sharing with you guys, or the fourth lesson that I learned from 50 Shades of Grey, is sometimes you need to push people for them to reveal themselves, so that you can know what they like
need you to show me
and what they don't like, so that you can know their standards, so that you can know who they are actually. Because like some people are so good at like hiding who they really are, hiding certain aspects of their lives. And if you're in a relationship with someone who is like that, like you don't get to know the person actually, and you don't get to know if that side, if the hidden side of that person is something you could live with. because Anna at one point Christian didn't really want to show Anna who he really was, like the sort of person that he, and Anna could really see that this is something that he actually can't live without. So even in the fact that Christian was trying to be in denial of him like really needing that part of his life, like Anna could see that something was missing and that he really needed it basically. So she actually needed to push him, and that's why like I said at the beginning, she asked him, she actually forced him to show her what that thing really is, so that she could really know if that's something that she could give to him or not. And at the end of the day, she saw it as something that she couldn't give or couldn't like do for him. So yeah guys, those are the relationship lessons that 50 Shades of Grey taught me, and I decided to share with you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching till the end. Like, if you got to this level, thank you so much. I like really appreciate you guys, and I love you all. So I'm waiting for your suggestions in the comment section for other movies I should watch and come up with the lessons that they teach. Also, if you have any suggestions in general for this new segment, please do. I really appreciate it if you guys do like give me some suggestions, some ideas, and all of that, because I'm all about learning. Yeah, so thank you so much. And yeah guys, don't forget to like if you love the video, don't forget to share and consider subscribing to my YouTube channel for more. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.